Most fruits impress with scent, sweetness, or rarity, but the star apple impresses visually. When you slice it open, the pulp forms a natural star, soft, milky, translucent, and completely unlike any other tropical fruit. People call it milk fruit for its velvety texture. For generations, families ate it chilled, mixed into iced desserts, or simply cut in half and scooped with a spoon. Yet beneath this aesthetic surface is a story of migration, folklore, traditional healing practices, and biological adaptation. Let's peel through the science, culture, and history behind this remarkable tropical delicacy. The star apple, Chrysophyllum cainito, belongs to one of the most botanically intriguing families of tropical fruits originating from the Central American belt. Its natural distribution was historically centered in Panama and surrounding regions, where it existed as part of wild forest ecosystems and home garden orchards. Before Spanish expansion into the Caribbean, indigenous communities consumed it fresh, harvesting fruits that fell naturally, which is still considered the correct harvesting stage. Botanically, the fruit structure creates its iconic name. When sliced horizontally, the seed chambers form a symmetrical star pattern, surrounded by gelatinous pulp that dissolves against the tongue. The outer rind contains sticky latex compounds, which explains the traditional instruction to never bite into it directly. Instead, the fruit is always eaten with a spoon, ensuring that latex-heavy rind fibers stay untouched. The inner pulp carries faint hints of vanilla, condensed milk, fresh sugarcane, and persimmon softness. Texture has always been its defining characteristic, creamy, cool, and soothing. Historically, the fruit served as a natural, evening dessert fruit across Caribbean villages. It appeared during cooler evenings, cut open and consumed after the day's labor. The star apple's expansion occurred through colonial food transfer networks, particularly via Spanish and Portuguese maritime trade. As the Caribbean plantation system grew, fruit-bearing trees were transported as household garden staples, not plantation crops. That distinction matters. Enslaved communities and later free Afro-Caribbean settlements culturally adopted star apples as orchard fruits grown for personal consumption. When these communities migrated into coastal Central America and later West Africa, the fruit moved with them. Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, and Sierra Leone later developed local cultivation, and today markets in Accra display green star apples alongside mangoes and African pears. The tree exhibits ecological resilience, thriving in humid tropical climates with minimal soil fertility. Its leaves contain golden underside fibers that gave the tree its scientific genus name, Chrysophyllum, derived from Greek roots meaning golden leaf. This golden underside reflects sunlight and reduces water loss, representing one of nature's elegant evolutionary solutions. Traditional medical use forms a major chapter of its biography. Early records and ethnobotanical documentation show that communities used the fruit in digestive relief rituals. Its cooling pulp was recommended for individuals experiencing dehydration, heat exhaustion, and mild gastrointestinal irritation. A decoction made from leaves became widely used for regulating blood sugar fluctuations and astringent cleansing, although such applications today are viewed culturally rather than clinically. One of the most defining features is the latex system within the rind. Latex-rich fruits across tropical climates often evolved this trait as insect deterrents. If the rind is broken prematurely, sticky residue irritates skin or gums. That is why expert harvesters select fruits only when fully ripe and softening. Pressing the fruit gently informs ripeness, firmness indicates incomplete maturation and heightened latex. Culturally, star apple consumption rituals remain consistent. It is rarely peeled. It is rarely sliced vertically. It is always halved horizontally and scooped. Households often chill the fruit before serving. Some freeze portions to create sorbet-like sensations. Different regions develop different culinary adaptations. Philippines, it is incorporated into sweet dessert bowls. Jamaica, sprinkled lightly with powdered sugar or eaten plain. Vietnam, mixed with crushed ice and evaporated milk. Panama, eaten fresh with spoon rituals unchanged for centuries. The seed arrangement inside tells an evolutionary story. Each fruit contains sealed seed chambers, surrounded by protective membranes. The pulp holds moisture longer than most tropical fruits, beneficial for early populations relying on seasonal availability. From a nutritional perspective, star apples provide vitamin C, trace calcium, dietary fiber, and natural phenolics. Its cooling perception derives not from physical temperature but molecular compounds influencing oral salivary receptors. Where the fruit truly stands apart is in texture psychology. Modern sensory studies argue that humans associate softness and uniform viscosity with emotional comfort. Like custard apples, star apples symbolize comfort food, not indulgent, but naturally soothing. A deeper anthropological angle emerges when examining rural orchard systems. Families cultivated the tree for shade, fruit, leaf decoctions, and livestock feed. Fallen fruits left beneath orchards formed wildlife sustenance cycles. Birds disperse seeds widely, explaining widespread random population clusters in coastal regions. Unlike fruits commercialized heavily, bananas, oranges, pineapples, star apple never industrialized. Its delicate pulp collapses in shipping, preventing long-distance bulk export. Therefore, people who know it typically know it from experience, not supermarket exposure. Modern culinary rediscovery is underway. Boutique chefs experiment with star apple mousse, frozen pulp desserts, tropical cream beverages, custard-textured parfaits. However, chefs must handle latex removal, meaning professional preparation respects indigenous techniques. Today, the star apple remains emotionally significant in every region where it grows. Children learn early that the fruit must never be bitten directly. Older generations preserve this rule not as caution but tradition. The fruit signals family gatherings, shade trees, tropical evenings, and cultural continuity. In its most essential truth, the star apple is not just fruit, it is memory encoded in taste, texture, and ritual.